Look at this hand. None of these cards are even mine. I guess this one's mine, but none of these cards are real. This is so gross. But I kind of want to... I really like the idea of that shadow. Do I force... Because we got like Shadow Waltz and stuff that I've never... I don't even think I've played the card Shadow Waltz once in my life. Or I've played Lady Darkvein once, but not much. But we could do this with a bunch of soul fragments. And just good shadow spells, obviously. Siphon Soul worth it? Is Void Drinker even any good? I don't know. I'm not so sure. I wanted to run this guy with it too, right? But he's gonna give me weird death rattles. And I don't really want any other death rattle cards. Is it possible to ditch all these Battlecry minions and still have a compelling shadow deck? Oh, she's Battlecry too. There's no way that's worth it. There's just no way that's worth it. Actually, I don't think Void Drinker is very good for the... I'm gonna cut Void Drinker, but I need touch. I need an imp package to go with it. I don't hate that. Yeah, we're summoning imps. I mean, that could give me extra imps. Yeah, I mean, we could cut the abyssal package and go just full in on imps instead. I don't think I really need the abyssals if we're winning off imps. Shadow imp. I'm gonna be adding fell spells to the deck though if I'm not careful with the imps. Because there's a lot of fell spells that I might want to run to support imps. This is a shadow spell though. This is non-typed. I don't really want to have to pivot into phylactery stuff though. I mean, I like the way that this is a bit of a hybrid. I just wish I had better ways to summon imps that weren't fell spells. In other words, I don't know that the hero power is going to be enough. I think this makes a lot of sense shape-wise, though. I don't know. It is sort of split down the middle. It's kind of an aggro deck and kind of a control deck. The curses play better to the control game plan. I don't know how often I'm really going to overwhelm people with imps. Can I do the split down the middle thing and still win games? Is Rafam and Militia big enough to win games, right? I need Denathrius to win games. I just really don't want to play more Denathrius though. I'm so sick of Denathrius. Do I have enough shadow spells to make Eerie Stone good? Probably, yeah. I don't know. Let's do this. Whatever. The Shadow Imp, or as somebody in chat put it, the Shimp. I hope that is not an offensive word. If it is, I apologize. I didn't know. But Shimp sounds like a good portmanteau of Shadow Imp. Okay. Shipment on one worth it, not against this hero power, huh? This hero power just shuts down so many. I still can't believe this hasn't gotten changed. I don't know what it needs to be, but I feel like this hero power just shuts down so many strategies. Just forget it. You don't get to play anything, bro. Get out of here. I think we're just gonna lose this game, right? I don't think I can beat regular Reno stuff. I don't know what we can beat, to be honest. Oh, that might change things a little. That could give me more time or indicate a less refined deck, perhaps. I will totally tempo a librarian. That's fine. Yeah, 3 mana would help for sure. Ugh. Yeah, I don't need a ton of cards to win this game, I don't think. We're pretty early in the run. I don't think I need to be super greedy here, do I? I just want to spend my mana effectively now. Well, I don't know, man. Without like a life tap or normal draw, I might actually have to be more greedy. We don't have normal draw, so I need the few card draw and generation cards I have to actually be impactful, I think. Okay. Lucky Soul is good. We don't need to draw off this. That's fine. I just want to get the this should get buffed. Nice. Synergies. Yes. Synergies. It's funny, this lady doesn't really like imps. Her attack goes up because she's annoyed by the imps. If you look at the flavor of the card, I think. Seems more like she's annoyed. So it's funny that she's aligned herself with all these imp decks. She should really almost be against the imps over here and getting higher attack. Oh, that's a big whiff. Man, this is big damage output if they can't remove this stuff. Oh, that feels like an evasion already, right? They're just kind of ripping an evasion, I think. Okay. Oh, no, it's not. Oh my God. All right. What is that? Maybe a cheat, or a, not cheat, a double cross? I don't think I'm gonna play the Mischievous Imp then. Kind of hate how this turn's not doing a lot. I would love to draw a Spirit Jailer here. This can do damage, which is nice. That could give me a lethal check next turn if they don't do anything else to remove stuff here. Alrighty, let's see how it goes. That's removal, I guess. Oh, just a sap. Wow, that is not particularly efficient, is it? Jeez. A torch, okay. So Mischievous Imp here is pretty nuts. We'll wait on this for reach later. I gotta ask if I double cross or not here. Could also just go here. It's for 5, but I like having this as reach instead, right? Do I double cross or not, guys? Maybe it's a kidnap? Nope. 1 damage puts them at 5. This can't go face. I don't really have a 5 reach anyway. I think I wait in that case, right? I don't see any reason to give them extra cards if I'm not setting up lethal. I think we wait a turn. Might be hard again to answer this board, and then hopefully the Shadow Light's still active for later. Heart of Cthulhu, okay. So yeah, developing there wouldn't have helped us much. Jailer. Jailer Imp. I mean, maybe I go ahead and put in the Scholar here just to get the board now. I want more board presence, right? Still floating a mana for that double cross. I do lose my reach, but the 3/4 on board obviously is worth a lot. I have Reform for reload. Yeah, I think we need to do it. I'm gonna lose the ability to do this at some point anyway if I draw too many soul fragments, right? So I have to be a little careful maybe. I don't know. It's hard to know how patient to be here with a deck we've never played against a different variation here of Reno decks, but we'll see how it feels. Prep, vanish into something. Oh, prep eye. Oh my. Okay, I like that. Setting up a hero power maybe. Ooh, ooh. That's good, I bet. Oh, I'm so sick of this hero power, dude. I'm so sick of it. Okay, we did keep something alive, but oh, this is not an imp, right? So Rafam, well, he's not infused anyway, but he wouldn't buff it regardless. Okay, so we still do this, of course. We need the bodies here. The monster board. Right? Do they have vanish? Do they have stealthy thing? Do they have flame strike's not good enough? Maw is not good enough. Body's not good enough. Mask doesn't feel like it's gonna be good enough, although that's pretty good. A lot of stuff at 1 health here could snipe me. Oh my god, stop it. Okay, nice. Oh god, dude. Too scary, too scary. Okay, I think we navigated that pretty well, actually. I'm fairly happy with that. Wasn't bad. Wasn't too bad. Alrighty, not Inspiring Presence. Robes is kind of interesting. We do have a lot of spell removal. Well, I don't know if I'd say a lot, I guess. We have a little touch, drain, soul shear, school spirits. If we do indeed get soul fragment buckets, I think they would benefit pretty well from this. My thoughts are, I don't think this deck does especially well with crystal gem. You know, we do have some 2 and 3 mana plays, but I don't think we're cheating anything out so crazy that that's better than robe. You know, we're not like getting a crazy hero power press like Vandar or something, or Drekthar would. I think robes has the most upside here. I think it has the most upside. Okay, interesting. This is a pain bucket. I guess, I don't know why we got a pain bucket. Maybe they think with soul fragments you're wanting to take damage, I guess. But I don't think that's helpful. Yeah, we don't even have like a flame imp or anything here. I don't know. Arena minions, I mean, backfire is, I think, generally good. Card draw is nice, but I don't know what's up here. I don't think we have enough card draw to maintain a mountain giant. Bread baker, same thing. Like, I don't think our hands are going to be full enough. Oh, so taking this does dodge some other disruptors to the buckets. I don't know though, man. These are literally only good with themselves right now. I mean, in theory, if we got enough pain stuff, like, yes, the soul fragments would be there to to, you know, hedge against that weakness of taking all that damage. But we keep School Spirits Ever. It does play to our passive, but I don't know that it's the right shape here. I like getting a 3-2 out of it too. Hey Shady, what's up, man? Tamsin, eh? I can't explain how much I would rather have a Spirit Jailer than a Librarian on 1 every time. It's so much better. It is just outrageously higher quality, but we miss it seemingly a lot, so I don't know. Spirit Bomb. Yeah, I think I take it actually. I just want to keep the board in check here. Yeah, I hate taking 5. Yes, Robes is gonna end up hurting us more than helping us, these stupid Spirit Bombs, but that's okay. Oh, actually, maybe I should use it against that. Is School Spirits worth it here just to clear that guy? I think so, actually. Yeah, I get a 3-2 as well, right? So it's not like I'm giving up. I guess the question is, how many things are going to get played anyway? Is this going to get like Divine Shield? I don't know. Kind of wish I had a Spirit Bomb, to be honest, but it's okay. This works all right. Just getting ahead is worth something. Okay, so Dark Lair is pretty much garbage. Lucky Soul Hoarder is still fine. We get another 3-2 out of that, so it's a pretty big board build. It's not too bad. Awkward to trade with, but ooh, Divine Shield's good. Jeez. Wow, never mind, it's bad. Bonkers. Divine Shield made that so insane. Okay, this definitely play. We're gonna get imps in for Rafam, right? So we need to get some bodies down. I have 2 imps currently. So Rafam not great yet. I need maybe another Soul Fragment card next turn. I need, I don't know, Mischievous Imp. We're not infusing well here at all though. Taunt's fine, I guess. Yeah, alright. That's not the strongest turn they've had yet. Impending. Do I take Impending with Roam, or do I want to play something post Impending? I wonder. I really do want to play something so that Rafam has better options next turn. Like, I'd love to play a Soul Shear, for instance, or even a Spirit Jailer, just to get more imps in. There aren't too many things I can play. I think it's worth it though to try. Let's see. I don't think we want to Tamsin this just yet. There are some good rolls here. In worst case, I could just tempo a Dark Lair if I have to. Touch is touch worth it to protect a minion here, or am I better off just Dark Lairing? Rafam still sucks is the problem. I'm gonna wait on the touch. I think we just trade in here. We're obviously behind, like that's quite clear. Rafam, I think, is just not good yet, right? Only 2 imps, and they're not buffed. I just don't think that's going to be the turn 6 play. I'm going to try to get through this turn with a Tamsin, I think. Tamsin touch. Hopefully I hit a Soul Shear off the top. That would be just absolutely insanely perfect for us, so that we could clear more stuff and get more imps into a Rafam and or a Militia. I don't know. Either one's fine, but I really want to see that Soul Shear, basically. That would make my life very happy. Is that Wind Fury? No. Did I get Rush or something? Diseased Vulture. Ain't it though, man. Ugh. I only have 1 Soul Fragment in the deck. Gosh, dang it. We're not drawing what I need at all. There is a part of me that just kind of likes Tempo Vulture because I can't really use the second touch very well right now. Obviously, I could save it for later. I think there's a question about whether or not I have to play Rafam now and just get some 3-2s. Because what in the heck else am I supposed to do to stay alive here? I'm not even, like, 1 Wind Fury, you know, this game's gone, basically. I think I have to do this, because I think if I get it infused next turn, it'll be too late to matter. I'll be too far behind. I don't think Tamsin Touch does enough. If I drew something to play with the Tamsin, literally any 3-mana minion, or I guess actually 2-mana minion, might have been better. I'm just gonna Tempo Rafam. It hurts, I hate it, I don't like this, but it's just the best I can do right now. I can't fall any further behind. I mean, once we get to a Demonology or some Soul Shear, Drain Soul turns, you know, we can be more careful maybe, but at this rate, it's just we need better plays. Also, by the way, Shadow Waltz with Tamsin is insane. Oh, wow! Like I said, 1 Wind Fury basically ends the game. So great, cool. Yeah, I think Henchman's solid, right? We don't have to worry about drawing that. That's fine. Just free draw. We like it. It's like what does it think I am? Just don't know. I am also gonna take this now. It's a little better the more of this we get, but also I just think this card draw is pretty decent. Again, backfire hurts me extra, but whatever. I don't know how he got set on the pain bucket. Is it really just soul fragments? That really surprises me. Yeah, Vinny, I know now that we took a pain. I'm saying, why did it give us that in the first place? I don't know what started it. I guess it's just soul fragments. Why don't Reno decks run Wildfire and Reckless Apprentice? They are both banned because the Reno decks made them OP. The Reno decks made them OP. Vinny says, I told you earlier. I don't see that, man. I told you why before. I don't see it. I'm reading your chat messages. Okay. I don't want any of these. We need a faster start. Where am I from? This is actually really solid. I am from the state of pain. With these pain buckets. Actually, I'm from the state of misery, as some people say. Missouri, as some people would put it. Flame Imp is in the bucket. So you're saying that because the hero power has Flame Imps, that the buckets give you pain off of the fact that your hero power summons a Flame Imp. I can't, if that is true, that is the most illogical thing I've ever heard in my life, because you don't play the Flame Imps. That is completely absurd. I cannot, that's just unimaginably unlogical, Blizzard. It's, the fact that it's a Flame Imp is not even remotely relevant to the hero power. That's a coincidence, really. Am I tempoing a School Spirit just to get a freaking minion down? No, not yet. Let's wait. I'd rather use the Soul Shear in the meantime. Hey, Grimgrad, dude, doing all right? Do I Shadow Waltz for 1? I mean, I guess. I don't know. My opponent's doing literally nothing. Terrified. These guys look so cool. I feel like I'm not getting any of my Soul Fragment cards. I mean, I guess we don't have a lot because they weren't in buckets, so maybe that's the issue. If we get Eerie Stone, I still think there's a chance for this deck. It's just, we're going to be starting at a major deficit. Hey, Kirsten Lopez. I have been following all the Twitch streamer drama. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. There are a lot of incredibly immature and dangerous people who get popular streaming and then unfortunately leverage their immaturity to influence thousands and thousands of others. It's really crazy. It's like, the old phrase, like the cream rises to the top, or whatever they say. We all know that phrase. Like, the cream rises to the top. I think on Twitch and social media platforms it's the opposite. I think the crap rises to the top in some cases. I know it might sound like, oh, he's just a bitter streamer man. I promise I'm not. I don't want to be famous. I am not jealous. I'm just sad for the state of Twitch and the universe of Twitch viewers. It's sad sometimes. Crap floats. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Okay, this board's really nice. I mean, I'm assuming they have the other Cthulhu card to clear this, unfortunately, but if not, we might just win, so that's good. They may not have it yet, right? Deck's still pretty big. 14 cards in deck. Hey, Grixie, thanks for the 16 months. That's really nice. Touch of Nathrazim is in the bucket. Oh, so maybe it's not actually the hero power. Maybe it's touch. Okay. So maybe if we had dodged touch, we wouldn't have got a pain bucket. Man, see, that's the sort of stuff I hate. As I've told you guys before, like, I don't want to have to play with the tool on Firestone and manipulate my buckets and stuff. I think that goes against the spirit of what I want out of Duels. I think you should if you want to succeed in Duels. I think that's totally fine. Not judging anybody or the tool itself. It's just, I like the idea of, like, thematic exploration, I guess, more than manipulation. But I think that's unfortunate that a card that's not even really directly related to the bucket is in the bucket, number one, but also that it can just completely throw off the entire ecosystem in some ways. I think that's frustrating too. Is this worth a spirit bomb? Like kill off my own spirit jailer for a 3-drop? I think it might be, yeah. Take some damage too, which I guess sucks. Maybe it's not worth it. Let's just wait. What's the hurry, I guess? We have this as a reload if needed. This might survive some damage anyway. I might need the spirit bomb. Reform is obviously a great reload too. Guess I actually only have 2 imps. I played a soul shear and a spirit jailer, right? Is the only 2? Not school spirits yet, so that's a pretty good spirit bomb target. Okay. Is this lethal? Well, no, they're healing a bunch, so not gonna be lethal. I think I trade in an imp here, right? Because I want that in the resurrection pool for Rafam. Although I guess arguably if the imps are gone and I'm playing Rafam anyway, does it really matter? If they are alive, he buffs the imps anyway. So no, maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. That makes this attack higher too that way. Interesting. I was gonna play a Lucky Soul, but it locks out my board too much, maybe. I think we'll just chill again. Take one more turn of chill. Oh, okay. Chill denied. I mean, Rafam is better, but still not really enough imps. We might have to go school spirits here. Sadly, the Onyxia does not care though, at all. Oh, well, everything's dead anyway, so maybe we don't. Maybe we just Rafam. He's still only 2 imps though, man. That's so lame. I want him to be more imps. Maybe we just militia then. I think that's better. I have to decide here if I want to play the Wicked Shipment or not. Makes the Rafam much, much better. I could also trade it though. This makes an imp as well, but I want to res the imps, right? I think we do this. I think we play it. I'm trying to end here. I don't think I'll ever win this game going too long because I think like Denathrius is a possibility. Certainly Cthulhu we know later. I need to end the game sooner rather than later. So let's create the pressure now. Whether it's this board or the Rafam itself, like he can buff these imps or make them again, it might help me set up the lethal push. So Rafam puts these to 3/3 each. This is 9, 14 damage. If they weren't to play a taunt or removal here, we would have a lethal. That unfortunately is both. Oh joy. Oh joy. Now the good news is I can clear these simultaneously with school spirits. I don't have to worry about the Grey Bow right now. Obviously there can be resurrect effects. We've seen some Hadronox stuff, for instance, but thankfully this is okay. And I think we were fine. Let's just make one more big board here. All our imps are dead. Big old board. Playment bonus. All right, I like it. Do they have one more sticky board denial or a removal? Cthulhu card, oh, it's a big heal, but is it a clear? Not enough of a clear here, perhaps. So we have 25 left. 15, 21, 24. Oh, you're kidding me. Did I just do that math right? 15, 21, 24. I can draw the soul fragment guy. Oh, I need the actual soul fragments in the deck too, though. Tamsin doesn't do it. Oh my god. I can try to draw off this as well, but then I'm running out of mana. Shadowlight Scholar is the way to get this done. This doesn't leave me board space though. If I play this, I don't have the board space. I'm better off playing Tamsin probably and just killing the Denathrius then. That's stressful, dude. I'm gonna have to hit it once. Fine. Basically just reloading one more time. Like, try again, bro. Okay. We just keep not quite getting there. Chipping. Order missed a heal? On what? Oh, yeah, on the touch. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was thinking it wasn't ever gonna go off, but yeah, I could have traded first, sure. As you can tell, I'm not super worried about our health total, particularly post Denathrius. Mostly worried about setting up lethals. which we've done. Yay! Finally, dude. Wave after wave. Board after board. This definitely feels a little bit more like an imp aggro deck at this stage than otherwise. Eerie Stone. Yeah, okay, that's definitely it. It's not even close. Refresh your hero power on a hero power that can't be refreshed. Duels, never stop being you, Duels. I mean, Dark Bomb's pretty good for us, honestly. Gnome Feratu is not going to be super useful, but I don't think we want the quadruple Rafam deck. I don't think 4 Rafams, but also not one Soul Fragment deck, dude. Not one Soul Fragment card has been offered to me this entire time. It's definitely this. Like, this is a Shadow Spell. It's fine. I mean, I was thinking about that in the bathroom. Like, adding Touch of the Nathrezim basically ruined the Duels run. I mean, we're still going to make something out of it. I'm not being salty, right? But think about that. Adding one card that happened to be in a Stray Pain bucket, which, by the way, you have no way of knowing unless you're using outside third-party tools. There's no indication of that in the game. But one card added the Pain bucket. Then I had to take the Pain bucket because it was the only one that didn't have Death Rattle stuff that threw me off. So then I get more Pain buckets because I got a Pain bucket. And before you know it, your entire deck is just completely warped because you chose one card that isn't really even a Pain card. It's just a heal and removal shadow card. You know, I would say it's not even really appropriate to be in a Pain bucket. Again, yes, healing is the other side of pain, but it's not inherently pain focused. It's so strange. There's so many problems with that system. All right, actual Soul Fragments. This, I would rather have the generators than the payoffs for sure, but this deck does have a little more reach now with the Dark Bombs. This can be reached technically. Gnome Feratu is certainly a fine turn 2. Eerie Stone with School Spirits is, I think, the most exciting option here. We may just be able to swing really hard off that. This is the same. Really good shadow spell for Eerie Stone here. Lucky Soul's nice. That's a really good turn 3, actually, if we don't get a board to clear. See ya, Impending Catastrophe. Man, they have so much value anyway. I don't think they're worried about that. The Bronze Signets here off the chart value potentially. This is a minion, I guess, huh? Yeah. Oh, what a minion to get off your freaking Bronze Signet, eh? Jeez, was it though? Yeah, it was, right? Jeez. So I think I'm gonna save the School Spirits here, right? And greed it a little bit. Like, I think, well, let's see. If he has a copy of this, it wouldn't have gotten the buff. Might have gotten buffed after, so it might be another 6/5. It might go up to 7 health next turn. I guess I can't really effectively deal with 7 health. I think I better kill this one now, in other words. I don't think I can rely on the School Spirits. I think it's fine to just play this one now. We better be careful, because now I can actually summon an imp as well and realize the benefit potentially. All right. Oh, Fellwalker was in hand. Okay. Was not buffed, it looked like, though, assuming it shows that. So that may in fact be another gigantic impish boy, which Spirit Bomb actually could handle fairly effectively. That might be good news. Let's just stick to the smaller minions here. Save this stuff for a crazy board. I'm a little relieved that we have a little value generation now, because I still think our deck is pretty light on card draw ultimately, but you know, Eerie Stone can fill in the gaps perhaps a little bit. Ooh, that's pretty spicy. I feel like I do want to kill that, to be honest. Probably could Spirit Bomb touch that, but if I do, does that mean I don't have a great answer to that other big imp? Because Spirit Bomb and Touch are my big single target removals. That said, I can't let it have Echo either. I can't have them with a cheap Echo dude where they just chain for 1 billion. I don't think I want to rip the School Spirits yet either, so maybe we'll try to use... I mean, I have Demonology. I think it'll be fine. I have Demonology. It'll be okay. We can make it work like this. Is this playable yet? Let's get a board down then. I don't think I care about this going face so much. All right. Glinda into Henchman's actually pretty cool later, if I wanted to hold on to this for a while. Because this gets so big, right? I mean, does the Echoed version have the same stats, though? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. think it resets, doesn't it?
These books are ruined.
Okay, they are really juicing that demon right there. I mean, again, we have demonology to solve that problem, so I'm not super stressed about it. Yeah, they'll be small. That's what I thought. Yeah, we can draw some here. I don't really need to play a Glinda right now. It doesn't hurt though. She is just a 3/7. Maybe I do just tempo. Do we think they have a board clear? Maybe Abyssal Wave? It's not really shaped that well here, honestly. Let's play it. I think we're fine. No, this one's not an aura. It's the other card that's an aura, the 4-drop guy. It would work. I'm just gonna take a look and see what this shows. Just curious. It should be a 1/1 though. Yeah, it is. Not worry about Mortal Coil, so let's try to keep higher health totals and everything else. Okay, not a bad board. I don't expect a ton of Glinda values. I'm just playing it for a 3/7 really here. Putting them on the back foot pretty hard. This guy is gonna be so big. Oh, that's a different guy. Oh, my 1 health actually backfired. No, not like this. No. No. It actually backfired. Okay, definitely not worried about a demonology yet. Let's start here. So many potentially great spells. This is a 8 damage combo. How much damage is this here? 12? Huh. Can I just leave this guy alive for a turn and just set up to win next turn? Just maybe try to build enough board here. I mean, we could play a bunch of these, I guess, with Echo. Is that better than playing 1 diseased vulture? I mean, it is if I get an imp, I guess. I could always school spirits that would kill them all. I guess I just get more sort of value at least.
These books are ruined.
I don't know. A little bit weird. It's technically more damage on board as well, right? So, but I am gonna push face. I'm not too worried about the 1 damage here, and I know this is really close to a lethal check. If any 1 attack were to live here, this is 8 damage. So, and I think if it backfires, you know, we have outs to go this direction instead. So hopefully it's not a major problem if it backfires at all. Yeah, that seems totally fine. Weirdly, I do need a little bit of board space, but I think I can always trade in for that, no problem. Kind of just gonna have lethal on board, maybe. Yeah, okay. He's at 3 is working out just perfectly. Great. Nice, dude. This is great. I think the robe is pretty legit, by the way. I could have even played 2 Tamsins. All right. Good win, good win. This deck's 3-1. Wow. I would say it's gone pretty poorly in the treasure selection phase, but it's working out pretty nicely otherwise. I think I take Reflections here. It's just so good. I don't actually think it's that good in our deck. I think rarely is it gonna feel amazing. We could maybe like buff a librarian by summoning a bunch of imps. Could make some cool Tamsin plays, maybe just get a bunch of spells in hand. Tamsin Reflections Dark Bomb, for instance, is kind of crazy. So there is some stuff we can do, but ultimately I just think it's good against opponents as well. This is kind of good with what's his name, Hinchman. Sometimes you can do cool stuff there, but it takes forever to win like that. I think Reflections is the win condition card for sure. Have I even, like, legitimately, I think I've been offered 1 shadow spell, I guess Doom. I mean, it's probably this, but I don't need it. I just don't know what happened. You know, Eerie Stone wasn't great last game, but it mattered. It definitely mattered. These are both really good Eerie Stone cards. Spirit Bomb Dark Lair is a pretty neat combo as well, but only 1 mana crystal refresh. This card got nerfed so much. I don't even know if this is worth it anymore. I think I go here and go for Soul Fragment cards instead. Did you guys hear this? I don't know if this is true, but I saw on Reddit that if you type the words like I'm 12 or I'm 10, Twitch will auto ban your account. So don't try it because they think you're young. Like they think you're underage for Twitch. So if I like had a race and I gave you guys numbers and I said, hey, what number are you? And you wrote, I'm 7, you'd get banned. I don't know if that's true, but I saw that on Reddit the other day. Anyway, I think I'm gonna keep these in. it's the biggest bait. Yeah, well, I didn't mean it to be, but oh my god, dude, if we get an Ancient Reflections here, we could go absolutely bonkers. What is that, a 9 mana play, I guess? I could actually kill my own Tamsin though, and get her cheaper and then set it up earlier. Like if I were offered an Ancient Reflections right away, for instance, that could be a sneaky good play. I don't think we'll take that line just yet, but sneaky interesting play nonetheless. I do not think I kill this and take 5 quite yet. I think I can probably just Drain Soul it next turn, or maybe just coin a School Spirits if there's more stuff. The 2-drop piratey thing in particular is kind of spooky, but anyway, I think I have enough healing in hand that I don't freak out about this just yet. We are gonna have to maintain, you know, some defense here. By the way, Mulch Madness, dude, that's crazy. I've never seen that in my life. Do I go School Spirits now and just tidy this up? I think it's a little premature, but I get the 3/2, which is pretty nice, number one, and beyond that, I get these, which is really nice. I can just play them right away and really swing the board in my favor, which I think sets me up pretty well moving forward. I still have some of this stuff if I need to react to a board, but I think this just gives me such a notable advantage right now that I take it. Because if I'm ahead on board, they're going to have a really hard time establishing. So I don't think greeting the School Spirits here effectively is going to be worth the trouble. I think I like this. And I still have Lucky Soul too, that's pretty powerful, so. Swordfish is not board development, so that's nice. I wonder if they even feel like they have to trade in here a little bit. Typically this is a deck that loves going face, but if they're this far behind, I wonder. I was browsing the Hearthstone subreddit's reaction to the Jailer, and someone asked about polymorph on immune minions. Someone replied mass polymorph would work, and your opponent would have herd immunity. Oh my god, the combo. How much damage actually is this? I would get 7 0-mana Dark Bombs in hand, and Tamsin would cost 1, Reflections would cost 4, that's 5, and Dark Bomb costs 2, so that's 7. As long as I kill the Tamsin early, that could be a what did I say, 7 times 4, but then there's also the original one as well, so it's really 8 times 4. That would be a 32 damage combo if I killed the Tamsin early, which I can certainly do. That's not a big issue. But it still takes 7 mana because this is 4, 1, and 2. Yeah, it would still be on a turn. So in other words, I wouldn't need to do that maybe before turn 6. You know, if I can just win the game in the meantime, who cares, right? We'll just win the game. Which currently we're winning on board very hard, obviously. There's actually a cool play here with Ancient Reflections and that pirate, for instance. But I don't have a lot of board space, so is it worth it? I could buff this by quite a bit, but I'd have to trade in, you know, and this too, by the way, it's summon, so I would be summoning, I think, quite a few. I'd have to take some negative trades. I'd get 4 pirates, so I would deal 8 damage. This guy would get big enough. Still trade this here. Kind of don't hate it, honestly. Am I better off taking really negative trades? Oh, well, wait, that's going to be a lie before I trade. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to get a copy off that anyway. I kind of think this is fine. I know there's like the meme play we talked about, but I sort of like this better, guys. I think this is better. Oh, it's going to die, of course. I totally forgot. It's going to die to the pings, obviously. I think this is just a game-winning board, right? Not to mention insane face damage. The greed here just doesn't seem worth it. 23, I feel very safe to face, so let's just build the monster play.
You're awfully good for someone who shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, Greenskin's not gonna make the cut. Cool. I love winning off their stuff, by the way. That's really fun. Like, thank you for these minions, buddy. We appreciate it. I just basically only played their cards, really. I'm the captain now. Yes, exactly. Oh, what a great, yes, I'm the captain now. It's perfect. It's perfect. Okay, it's got to be Vampiric Fangs, right? At first I was like, oh, we get wide boards, but this is a shadow removal spell. That's perfect for us. We can take something really big and kill it and make it very cheap, which is nice. Okay, this is actually a couple shadow spells. Now, Shadow Waltz is obviously not like an Eerie Stone payoff, though. To be clear, Suffocating Shadows does it does clear a minion, so we could play that for 3 sometimes. A little deadly shot type card. Lady Darkvein, I mean, yeah, I think that's okay. I think I can do better. I don't even think I want Lady Darkvein. I think I need stuff that can respond early and get me some Eerie Stone value. So touch is good. Spirit Jailer's not bad either to get a 3/2 right away. That's nice. Librarian, probably a fine follow-up later, yeah. I want the 3-2 now, though. Okay. That worth a touch already? I think so, yeah. I want to clear and... oh, actually, hold up. Order in the court! Oh my god, we can actually say order in the court now with the new mini set. Because it's in the court. It's Maw and Disorder. It's Disorder in the court. It's amazing. All right, so big swing on board now. Don't think typically Hunter's great at answering this sort of board, which is nice. We can use Dark Bomb perhaps to even swing harder now. I also don't hate a Dark Glare if I don't have a better play. Saving that Dark Bomb for reach later can be good. Epicurio doesn't feel like a great thing for me to deal with. Pretty good shape against this board, actually. Staff is scary. A lot of potential removal in a staff. You kind of hate to Dark Bomb this. I'm gonna play the Henchman here, and I think I'll trade in 1/1/1, but otherwise we ship it face. I'm just playing this to sort of deny these trades a little bit. Nothing in hand was so compelling that floating a mana feels that bad, so just try to create some awkwardness. This was really one of the better things that could have lined up against us, denying these 2 attacks from making a great play, Dark Bomb from being useful, etc. Kind of want to wait till 5 on this one. Do need some more cards. We have this little card draw here, but nothing else. Hey, Mevica Jones! Thanks for the Prime sub. I'm gonna play the Law and Order sound effect every time you play a mini set card. I got a little button here I can push. The Law and Order button. It is a good dramatic sound effect. All right, 3 mana only. Feels like we're further into the game than 3 mana, honestly. Oh wow, just completely passing the turn. Now that's a shocker. I think I still push face. It makes me nervous. It feels like maybe they have a play that's compelling that is going to clear a board or something. These mage cards add a real component that's hard to predict. Did they get a fire sale? Did they get a cone of cold? Did they get a frost nova? I don't know. Is that a fire sale off the top? Normally things we wouldn't have to worry about in Hunter become a real concern. Ultimately though, happy to just play stuff, do our thing. That's really nice. Takes 2 trades. That's really, really powerful. Cleans out my minions nicely. Double discount too is gross. Can they play something right away here? Lucky Soul's good though. Lucky Soul Imp Swarm's actually really good. Just another monster board. Militia's not bad right now as long as we can dodge some soul fragments or maybe make more next turn. Certainly a soul shear next turn feels like it could be very good. I kind of need them to play good minions that live so I can gain some Eerie Stone value. They've played only garbage or things that trade in. Oh, could be a flame ward, could be an explosive trap. Oh crap. Okay. Looks like explosive to me, buddy. Jeez. And Flame Ward both. Wow, I called it. All right. Well, Shadow Walt is a good redevelopment, so that's fine. In the scheme of the universe, we can't complain. Jeez. Mad prediction skills, Regis. Who am I? Nostra Regis. Oh, Mountain Bear. Ooh. Militia is actually the right board shape here, but really clunky trades, right? Really clunky trades. You'd kind of like to see a Soul Shear on this Mountain Bear, I think, because I could play my own. But I don't know, a 5-mana Mountain Bear, it's good, but it's not like crazy. I'm better off just waiting for later. Double Soul Fragments here, a third one here, just like value trade of 2/4. I think this is probably the move. It's nice to infuse Rafam in hand too, so I think this is probably it for now. We'll still get value off these later, I think. I don't know. It works for me, whatever the case. It feels fine. It's a lot of 2/4s. Do I ever maybe not trade? I think I do it this way so that I protect health on this guy at least. because they can trade favorably otherwise. I don't know, this really did pull them back into the game though, for sure. You know, this really created a ton of value. All right, so, well, let's see. Reform next turn's good. We can reform and use a spell, which is nice. This could be one of those games where I go for the Dark Bomb lethal over the top, since they've kind of stabilized it a bit. I don't know that all their minions are gonna have taunt, so that stabilization may not last forever, but for now, they've counter-stabilized a hair. Mask of Cthulhu, wow. Okay, I might have tried to trade a little first, I guess, but worked out okay. Maybe floated a damage here. That militia being at 3 is really nice though. What if they ever don't trade themselves for the same reason I didn't, right? Just force me to do it. Nope. They trade. Wow, even killed a militia. Wow. Okay, so Rafam looks nuts. I don't really think it's worth it here yet. That's not worth it yet either. We can win on board with Rafam here for now. I love the symmetry, Rafam. Thank you, buddy. So if they don't resolve these minions and try to rely on taunts, we can use hopefully like soul shears and drain souls and stuff to clean up. If they do trade in, then we got to figure out a way to redevelop. Maybe wait on a demonology, for instance. We'll just see. Soul shear it. It'll stay infused. Oh, the Rafam. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Kill off my own Rafam with my own soul shear. I do like that. Yeah. Pretty sneaky. I also like killing an 8/8 too, though. Oh my god. No lethals here because of the 8/8, right? I can kill my own Rafam though, man. I sort of dig that. I think that's a cool sneaky play. Yeah, demonology is also shadow. Yep, that's right. I think I do this though, man. I like this a lot. I like the kill my own Rafam plan. I mean, would I rather get multiple Moargs or I'd rather get another Rafam, right? Always. Well, I can do both. Why am I acting like... Why am I acting like I can't do both? I don't know. I can just do it all. Do it all. Do I use the Dark Bomb now? Let's save that for a combo, maybe. Yeah, 4 mana Rafam. That's cool. Next turn, we actually still have imps active as well, which is nice. So we might be able to buff the imps. Crazy good value here. Mutanus burned. Okay, that could help. Alrighty. Clear all my imps, leave Tamsin alive, and let me draw our Ancient Reflections, okay? That's the actual game plan here. Kill Tamsin. I don't think I need to. She's only really good with, what, Demonology, I guess? Well, okay. I don't know. I was gonna say I think she has a pretty good chance of being alive, but I kind of don't hate killing Tamsin to make sure you have an extra demonology. I don't hate it. I kind of buy it. Hoping to just win maybe, but I think it makes some sense. I don't hate you. I don't hate you here. All right, so let's see. We got 4 damage increments. So if I trade an imp, hit for 4 and 4, or even like 5 and 4, then I have 14 to face, plus another 4 to face. It's 18 or 20. There's got to be a lethal here, right? There's just got to be a lethal. I need board space, but I also want to buff these. I feel like there has to be a lethal. Am I insane? I don't actually see it yet, but it just feels like there has to be a lethal. This is like 1 damage off from killing the 2/4s though, right? Oh god, I actually don't know if this is right or not. Boy. I don't think it's lethal, right? I'm gonna go anyway, but I don't think it is. Oh, it's 1 off, dude. No. Was that my max damage output? I think it was. Might have been a way, but I had to trade an imp into a minion anyway, so I thought I was slightly better trading it off and letting it die first. Was that my max damage, guys? I can't actually remember or think. Like, I think it was, but jeez, Denathrius sucks. So I have 16 here. I get the infused Denathrius for next turn if I demonology, right? Or Doom, I guess, too. I don't know, whatever. Probably better off Dooming then, honestly. Is Demonology's cheaper? Oh, can I reform? Well, I get another reform too, yeah. You are insane. Lethal's reform first? I don't think it was. That's what I was saying. I think you always had to trade an imp in. Maybe the math was there. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you don't get minions first with... It's after. I think I better use Demonology then to make sure that I get the reform back. Shame I can't play the reform right away. But I am going to get a 3... I'm going to get a 3-2 and a mountain cub, so it's not like we're doing nothing. And some little imps, I guess, too. Pretty good turn regardless, right? And we get the 26 infused Denathrius, which is insane. Yeah. That's so gross, dude. Like, if they don't kill me with Denathrius, I just get to take their insane Denathrius. Look at this hand. None of these cards are even mine. I guess this one's mine, but none of these cards are real. This is so gross. All right, what do they have now? Gold and Kobold digging for an answer. Okay. Did anybody go back and count out that lethal turn, if it was lethal or not, the turn I was one off? I'm really curious. There may have been some math. The imps were going to 5 though. I guess some of the imps were going to 7, but then you lose some damage efficiency again. I just don't really see it being lethal, but... Oh, Ancient Reflections for 9. That's sad. Was this enough? Cool. Alrighty. Good win again, man. This deck's actually pretty sick. This is a really nice little run. I think I like Doom a little better. Spirit Bomb's not bad though, and Flesh Giant's pretty good too. I don't really love the Flame Imp. Doom is good, but it is late game and I hate the other two. No, Spirit Bomb's good. Spirit Bomb's a nice discount too. Spirit Jailer's great. Do we ever hedge with the Demonology? I don't think so. This can be a really aggressive deck, so. Did I see Arcanium at 1.0? I did, and you're going to see me playing it in somewhere between 15 minutes or more. Somewhere around there. Very soon we're going to be playing Arcanium. So stay tuned. I also have a tweet scheduled though, so I need to maybe... We'll just see, and we'll see how it goes. For now, I'm going to put starting Arcanium soon in the title. Oh, whoopsie. Really good start always, man. Yeah, no, Ferrado, go get him. I believe in you. Dude, being able to kill your own minions, honestly, with Eerie Stone to get, like, the Reform chains are so... It's actually so good. It's really strong, isn't it? Battle Stance Pillage with Spirit Claws. Spirit Claws... Pretty good with pillage, honestly. Just a little extra damage on all the battle stances. Hero power's farming me. Like, it's getting kind of gross. I do have soul fragments. I do have healing, right? So we will attempt to swarm them. If they have something like a lightning storm, we might be screwed. Oh, this is really gross. Oh, no. Thankfully, if they do want to hero power it right now, I guess the math is a little awkward. Well, yeah, it's super awkward. I mean, they're hitting me for 10 though is the problem. So maybe not that awkward. I'm gonna have to play this henchman soon, hopefully to disrupt a little bit. They know the place, man. They don't have any hesitation here. They know where they're going, dude. What is the size of this? Is it gonna be a 5/5? Because that's actually bad. No, 4/4 is a little better, I think. Well, they can still attack and then hero power, so maybe not that much better, I guess. Oh, I hate that it's off curve right now, though. Might use touch on a Spirit Jailer just to get another Spirit Jailer. I think that's pretty reasonable here. That also gets me another 3/2, of course. I think we still play the henchman. Very large board. Is it enough to win next turn though? I don't feel like it's gonna be lethal, is it? What do I have here? 9, 12, 14, and 4. Maybe it is? They take 4 off this. Puffer Fist. Coin hero power clears all these imps. Oh, that's so gross, dude. Oh, that's so brutal. They don't even lose 4 damage here. Like, it's so gross. God. It's so nasty. They have to hero power here, obviously, right? You have to hero power here. There's no other play. Why are they even considering anything else? It's so insane. You just clear 3 additional minions here. That is so brutal to my 2 health board, you know? Ancient Reflections. That doesn't even set me up for lethal, right? I don't have any Puffer Fist activations here. I am technically alive at 1 off the True Aim Crescent, as long as I kill the 3/3 here. If I went for the 3/2, I put them to 11. If I Ancient Reflections the 3/2, I have 9 damage on board. I don't think there's any lethal outs that way. I can't even copy an Imp is the problem for a Rafam follow-up. I feel like I'm just pretty much dead. I don't really see how to win from here. I don't know. They can just clear this for free, but at least they take some damage. Oh, no, never mind. They don't have that dude anymore. Never mind. They used it already. Oh, that's just lethal. Brutal, dude. Didn't hit any soul fragments, unfortunately. 6 in the deck. Not that likely, but would have been nice to grab one. Don't know. We still were pretty far off, right? We still needed something that we didn't quite have yet. I don't know. Wasn't really there. I think Mage Armor is probably our best bet, and not just because we just got murdered, but I just don't think these other two really advance our game plan very well. Exerciser's okay, certainly, but I feel like I can grind people down with Eerie Stone as long as I have time, and I think this gives me time. Hopefully I don't regret that. This is pretty good, actually, yeah. This is a decent shadow spell, but weird to work with. I mean, it is kind of good with like Rafam and stuff since I get minions back, but I don't really like the other two much at all. And I like Dark Bomb and Doom so much that I think it's better. Twisting Nether's nice, but the other two aren't really there. Although Flame Up is a 1-mana play, I really don't love it. I do love Tamsin and shadow spells though. So I think we look for something better. Doesn't have to be a 1-drop necessarily, just a better card. No, Veradu's same. Same. About the same. Deathly Death. Wow. 7 games in, Deathly Death is pretty scary. I'm spooked. What's it gonna do, guys? I'm nervous. Shadows is okay. More shadow removal is always good. Fangs I feel comfortable with. This would have been great last game. Just use on my own minions, you know, just get a little extra life. Replay the minion basically, and just use it as a heal cycle like we did that touch, but a little better. Sometimes anyway. Burn their Denathrius. I don't think they have one, but burn it. Oh. Not a surprise there to see some Death Rattle Priest stuff. I do think if we don't win this game relatively early or decisively, by that I mean some kind of combo, they are probably still going to be able to grind me out with Death Rattle upside. You know, Zyrella's eventually, maybe an Azoth, Amulet of Undying as we saw. So this already, though, sets up a nice little pair for a combo. If we can get an Ancient Reflections, we're talking about an intriguing little pair. This could be the setup, right? We just need, you know, to find that 1 out of 33 draw of Ancient Reflections here. No biggie, no problem at all. Not an issue in the slightest. What are you talking about? I'm gonna play this Dark Lair even though I'm not gonna use the spare mana. I don't think anyway. This costs 2. I don't think I coin it. Could coin it, I guess. I mean, what else am I gonna be coining? I could maybe coin that Reflections turn 1 turn sooner, but I don't think that's a really relevant consideration. The other path to winning this game, of course, is just smorking them. So this kind of contributes to that side of it. Hinchman Shadows next turn looks decent. It's getting pretty big already. Nice shape for Priest and Druid, maybe. Priest, maybe not so much. Druid, maybe. Apple Bro, okay. Apple Bro is one of those where I feel like I should almost just kill it straight up, but it's gonna be what, 3 mana? I have the Fangs for really scary stuff later, so I'll try one more turn of doing this kind of straight up here. Remember, this is just an 8 damage reach card as well, all on its own if I get close enough. We don't have to get fancy. Can just be 8. Next turn, Apple Bomb is... it's a 3 mana Yeti, I guess. Healing helps me a little. I do have a Flesh Giant in there somewhere. How much damage is this right now? Oh my god, I bet we're getting really close to lethal, aren't we? Is it 8? Is it 8? Is it 8? No, not quite. Dang it. Dang it, it's close though. Is this the Fangs target? Like, let's think about what's possible next. They're not on Moarg yet. We burned a light shower. They're not on Zyrella yet. I think it is. I guess the question is, do I rip a Tamsin with it? I don't think so. I think I have to save the Tamsin for the Dark Bomb. This makes me a little nervous though. There are potentially problem minions that come down, but I just don't want the game to go late if I don't have to. Right? So I think we just kill it for now. I am a tad worried about Psychic Scream. Maybe I hold some threats for next turn. Don't really need more than this to win if they don't respond right. So let's hold this for Psychic Scream and or Adara, and then reload with Mita Rotten Apple Bomb next turn, and then go from there.
I found a few treasures in my
The Adara, okay. Rafam. I had any imps die? Everything just got shuffled, right? I don't think it's time for Rafam then. Okay. Wish I could corrupt this freaking Ticketus, man. So this is 8 damage again. I'm a little more worried about like a Moarg or something here. Could be a bit awkward to deal with, perhaps. Again, Tamsin going face is 8. We get that other Dark Bomb, it's suddenly 16. That could be nuts. Reflections, we're getting there soon as well. That's a 9 mana play with Reflections. The Fangs return. Wow, that sucks. Big heal here too, jeez. That's annoying. I honestly don't know what Rafam... I don't think any imps died. Didn't they all just get shuffled? We're really, you know, falling out of time here. I guess I can take my time. I kind of want to corrupt this to draw a card, which I have to decide, does that mean I'm playing Ticketus or does that mean I'm playing Rafam to corrupt it? If I play Ticketus, I could accidentally destroy my Reflections, which I think is my best chance to win, but it's so unlikely that it hits Reflections, right? I think I just do this. It's so unlikely. It's so unlikely. It didn't. Okay, that's good news. Yeah, on average, pretty weak cards. Okay, so that paid off well. Now we're actually closer to Reflections. Lady Darkvein might seem important, but she's really not. Sorry, I didn't mean to rope you there. Might seem important, but not at all. Pretty weak, actually, I think. So the ticket is paid off. Big body, too, of course. That never hurts. This is just 12 damage. Technically, this lines us up again. I mean, you assume the 4/5's dead always, but, you know, technically. So now Lucky Soul draws me a card, which is what I was really looking for. That's a bit of a pain. Hysteria. Oh my. How does that work? I guess, oh, it works like that. Did Deathly Death, I honestly don't know how this works. After a friendly minion dies, trigger the of a friendly minion. Does she have 2 Grey Boughs? No, just the 1 still. Okay, so for now I can just ignore that. She had face for 4. Again, if we top deck the Dark Bomb, we'd have lethal right now. Top deck that Dark Bomb! What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you guys? Actually pre-recorded. The ticket is I destroyed 5 cards because I knew that the ticket was gonna leave the Dark Bomb on the top of the deck. Oh my god, that's so insane. We don't actually need that. We want more shadow spells. Actually, god gamer, dude. I may be the greatest Hearthstone player in the history of the universe. Wow. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. So Spirit Dealer does typically get me some imps. I'm a little bit nervous that there's no shadow spells here. Maybe we ditch the Librarian and try to find a little bit of shadow spell density to complement this. Big minions also are very scary. So if I can win this by swarming early into a Rafam, that would be pretty cool. Vampiric Fangs could definitely help me answer a big scary minion early if they do make one. That might be nice. Definitely love Vampiric Fangs. Get my own big scary minion to counter theirs. Inspiring Presence is spooky though. Demonology is also really good against big scary minions as well. This could be nice. All right. Mana burn. Yeah, I don't have anything to do anyway. Joke's on you. Joke's on you, buddy. I didn't have a play regardless. I guess I could have coined a 4-drop, but I won't do that. Don't you love it when they waste their mana burns? What a delight. They haven't been hero powering, is, you know, usually, or did they hero power last turn? Maybe they did, actually. I'm stupid. I think they did. So that means something big could already hit soon. Immolation Aura is not bad. Wow. My Smork plan is being denied a little bit here, both on our mist curve and that efficient removal, right? Both of those are going to challenge me a little, I'm afraid. We only got them to 29. That's really not far enough yet. But, you know, we can still pivot into a responsive plan, too, with the Fangs and the Demonologies and stuff. Like, that's a pretty good Fangs target already, I think. Yeah, Dark Glare. Well, no, how much mana is it going to cost? I don't know. This guy's a pain, but I don't think he's as good as a Sea Giant. I don't have the Reborn, right? So mine's not as good as his. A little early for the Fangs, but again, we have the Demonology, so I think it's okay. Still 5? Sucks, bro. Don't really want to coin. Could have played a Backfire, but I should have done the other order if I did. Well, no, I guess I have to empty the space anyway, don't I? So that's not true. Backfire gets me a 3-drop. I lose coin Demonology though, but I'm not like dead, right? Maybe it's still worth it. Yeah, it's still worth it. Yeah, I'd be at 8 cards right now if I played in the other order, which I guess that would actually be fine. So no, I should have done the other order. Dark Bomb's cool. Ace Hunter Kreen, what? Okay, deal. Free damage, yes. Let's go, Ace Hunter Kreen. That's actually pretty cool. I dig it. I dig it. So now I don't have that Demonology this turn. So I have to, you know, make an actual real Hearthstone play this turn. Which I don't know that we have a great one, unfortunately. Getting some imps in for Rafam makes sense to me. We can trade in here and play a Shadow Waltz as well if we want. Could just do a Sea Giant as well. Kind of like the Sea Giant imp line, I think. That's still 3 mana, 5 mana. No, that's fine. I mean, Mothership is really good when discounted, but I don't think it's that good. Again, we don't have the Reborn, right? So I think ours is generally just less useful. I want to give them more stats right now or not. Actually gives them more vectors to attack. I think it's somewhat good because of Demonology, but also not. I don't know. Let's just wait and see. I think they're going to trade into the Sea Giant here, trade that other dude into the 2/4. I'm going to Demonology after cleaning out some smaller stuff because I need some hand size, basically. And then we go from there. I don't know. Oh my god, dude. They have a lot of Sea Giants. Are you kidding me? This Demonology is gonna... It's like... I'm gonna get a bunch of garbage I don't actually need. I mean, them clearing my minions here is actually fine. You know, that's totally okay, because I think we're gonna wipe the board anyway, so it just doesn't matter. Never world do I go without the Demonology here? I don't know what the order of stuff is here, by the way, either. I think the Sea Giants might be in the pool, but I only have 3 card slots anyway, so it's not like I'm getting anything crazy here. I guess mine's been around a while. Let's trade this in so I don't get mine accidentally, right? I don't want that. Oh yeah, we did get Sea Giants. Okay, 2 of them's not bad. I wish can I get a 0 mana demon? Death Imp? Void Drinker synergistic. Mal'Ganis seems kind of greedy, doesn't it? I don't feel like that's the move. I was hoping to get a 0 mana card so I didn't burn anything. I actually think I'd rather play off the top. I don't know who asked the question, but there's some chat about like Secret Mage, I guess. The Secret Mage video I made. It sounds like somebody crafted a Secret Mage and it's not performing super well. I would say, which is what chat told you as well. Yeah. I mean, I think that deck actually has a lot of promise. We won a lot of games with it. Ike won a lot of games with it. But I gave you a very careful warning in the video. I can't actually hear it, but somewhere in the video, if you're listening to my voice right now, I don't have it. I say, I don't think you're going to be able to climb super reliably with this deck. You know, this may not be a ladder deck. I try to give you guys a lot of good information. I gave it a hopeful rating in the deck, which says A list that needs more refinement but looks promising is a viable mid to low tier ladder deck. You could probably climb with this if skilled, but weaker players may struggle and crafts are risky. So I feel bad. I don't want people crafting cards that aren't good for them, but I also try to give you guys the info, you know, to make good decisions basically. So I don't know. I'm sorry, I guess, but I don't know who wrote that. I'm sorry, whoever you are. All right.
What a delightful party.
Also, I saw somebody who crafted a deck from like 3 months ago. They said it was working for them, so like that's great. I'm relieved, but that also is the sort of thing that made me very nervous. You got to check dates on decks as well, right? Because, you know, within a week, the meta can move in such a way that a deck may not be good that it was good a week ago, right? So, anyway, again, I don't want anybody playing bad decks. I hate to think somebody made a bad deck on my behalf, but I try to educate you guys and give you the best information that I can. But ultimately, I don't even really think that's my responsibility so much. I think people should try to, you know, put in the research and try to figure out a lot of those problems themselves if they can. I gotta figure out a turn here, man. I feel like we're sitting on some interesting lines. Like obviously Rafam at this stage is getting better, but I wish I had a slightly more exciting play. I just don't really want to trade in a Sea Giant, for instance, you know? I guess we will, but it's not my favorite. Rafam here looks good. I think I just go face again, right? I don't think that's something I care about. I think I just want to create some pressure. This is always scary with Relic of Extinction. I can't maybe control that a lot, I guess, but otherwise I think this is a pretty nice turn again. Nice board utilization, high pressure. If Rafam doesn't die, I can maybe kill off my own Rafam and do it again, right? We've got that option as well. It's like they're eyeing something here. I don't know what. Zymox, Relic, Dark Moon Riders, okay. Oh, that doesn't usually clear very well. Oh, it did kill my Rafam though. That's kind of unfortunate. Ugh. I can just take this again though. Same story as before. This is 8 damage on it, so I need to do a little more. I need to hit it. We don't have any lethals yet, fortunately. So I can just trade in 1 imp in that case and then deal 8. That's fine, I guess. I mean, it's the best play I've got, I think. Get my own big Rafam here, right? Shadow Walt's better than like a Flesh Giant. Probably, yeah. I like this. Still a really good board. Denathrius is at 11. All right. Sweet. Nice, dude. This deck is actually winning a lot. He just like crafted a golden version of the deck I saw in your Unguro video. I need card draw. I think that's really important. Armor gain's good too. We've had some cards in some games, a lot of cards in some games. Other times I feel like I don't have good choices. I need to make sure I get good choices. Do I keep card draw? I feel like I've been really light on early game plays. I didn't know Regis was doing videos during Unguro. I've been doing videos since sort of League of Explorers, Whispers of the Old Gods, I guess. I think actually I technically did videos in TGT, just not really. I didn't start getting serious until actually Unguro was about when I started getting more serious and started focusing on videos more. I think it was technically Grand Tournament though. I know I have some Karazhan card reviews, for instance. I think I'm trying to remember orders of expansions right now. Whispers of the Old Gods, did that come before Karazhan? God, I don't know. It's been a long time. I have 326 card review videos. I got a concert on this game, by the way. Oh, League of Explorers was my first card review. So League of Explorers was probably about the real legit beginning for me. Why did I burn Lightning Bolt? I gotta concentrate. We're actually 7 games deep. This is not the time to get distracted by chat. Last game, I think I actually played really well. I went into like Ultra Instinct mode and wasn't paying attention at all. So I really need to focus on this game. Want to make sure we get this one right. So I'll probably lose this one. Chat was just going crazy, so I got distracted. You guys were really talking it up over there. So I was jealous. I wanted to be a part of it, you know? Lightning Storm. Okay, so really crazy nature synergies here. Good quest activations, I'm sure. Rafam is intriguing. Okay. We have some good imps, so Rafam might be nice, especially if we're able to kill off our own Rafam and do it multiple times. I think that could be really, really nice. Rafam won't be infused, unfortunately, after this board, so I do need to commit a little more than just this. Chaos Storm, Perpetual Flame, man, they really do have a great deck here for this so far. Man, they have some powerful cards. Great questline activators, like really, really nice start for them, I think. Lightning bolts to face already. They're just cruising. Absolutely cruising. Probably open with a back. Oh my god, they just keep going. Good lord, farming that Chaos Storm, man. Seems like it wasn't playable though. They were maybe digging for a play and didn't have a backup. Yeah, I don't know. I would have thought about that. I don't know how likely it is. I haven't thought about it, you know. I would have legitimately thought about that. I don't know the answer, so I would have thought about that. Fortunately, this doesn't infuse Rafam, this singular minion. Is Rafam gonna be worth it just to build the board, not infused? I think in some ways they might have big enough removal anyway, because all the spell damage nature stuff. But I could try to greed. Do we have a good militia? It's not good, but it does corrupt Ticketus, which I like. Does corrupt Ticketus. And sets up for the Rafam. Maybe we go militia here. It still clears this guy. I'm okay with that, I think. If it didn't corrupt, this play I think would be rather weak, but I don't have any other soul fragment generators, and it corrupts Ticketus. So between the two, I think it makes sense. I think it's fine. What time did I set that scheduled tweet? Shoot. Ooh, Doomhammer incoming. Still not as much burst damage in this deck though as others, so I'm not super worried about that just yet. Tamsin gives me some lines. Let's go for Rafam first. If we can maybe kill off our own Rafam later, that would be great. We high rolled 3 imps. Actually, maybe that was guaranteed. I'm not sure if we had other imps in the pool even, but that's okay. Guys, by the way, we're playing Arcanium very soon. I know some of you might be here to watch Arcanium. As soon as this Duels run is over in Hearthstone, we're going to hop over to Arcanium to celebrate its launch. Ooh, Revolve. Ooh, not bad. Still some decent minions here. Okay. Lost my Rafam, but not too bad. Why are these? Oh, those were those 4-drop guys. Oh, yeah, that's not bad at all. That's actually pretty legit. Pretty good results. They're not going to kill this? They're not going to kill this? Oh, whoa, that surprises me, I guess. Just such a clean, easy hit for me. Do I need to start thinking about like drain souls and stuff? Like, am I getting low enough that I need to worry about it yet? I could go like Tamsin Touch and just like hit face really hard here and get a couple free minions. I also don't hate a Ticketus, frankly, but I don't know. I'm getting low enough that I'm starting to think about it. I think I might. It's decent timing here as well. It's just sort of free. I mean, you know, I lose the Tamsin, obviously. It's not totally free, but it's kind of free. Back to 33, still a monster board. I mean, I know they can clear boards really effectively, but I can reload boards pretty effectively too. So I think we'll be okay. All right. Oh, there's a board clear. Yeah. Glad we have some life to buy time though. So this is a fun little burn 6. We have so many cards, it's likely not super relevant, but still pretty fun. I could eat my own corrupted Ticketai again, by the way. Like I could Vampiric Fangs this. I'm not going to yet, but something to think about. Apocalypse was going to be good reload for them. I'm kind of glad that's gone. Canal Slogger healing. Guidance gone. Okay. This is a big board. We lost a lot of our burst potential with Tamsin gone. I mean, I still have the Dark Bombs, but not the doubling of the Dark Bombs. So, see how we do. Serpentine for 6. Do you face tank 8 here? Or do you have a cleanup? Resummon, they face tank 8. Wow. Okay. So Fangs here for us is a pretty good heal. I could use it on the Brucon next turn. Oh, that actually makes it worse. Is Dark Bomb lethal now? This is 7 and 3 is 10. I can actually get a spell damage here. That makes this 5 and 3 is 8, 10, 11. Am I really one off lethal? It resummons it. Can I get 2 of these? Oh, I can't play them both though, right? That won't be... They're gonna be too expensive to play both. Just 3. I think they're too expensive to get both. But I might find damage here. Not damage, unfortunately. So yeah, if I Fangs here, I can't afford Dark Bombs and stuff. But this is still pretty good. I think we'll just hold a little bit here. Still a monster turn. Still get some face damage through. Still heal a little bit. Still get some resource generation. I could have played both and technically would have had enough damage, but just not enough mana. I would have had to Fangs, just 3, Stewardess 3, Dark Bombs 2, just too much mana altogether. Shadow Light was another 3. If I had infinite mana, that was lethal, I think, but... What's the 5 mana line here, I wonder, to recover? Is there a good enough one? Wanted to hedge around crazy face damage post Brucon. That's why I've been trying to weave in all these heals. So maybe they were relying on that. I don't know. That's not bad to clear. They have a lot to clear though. Taunt is annoying, but Fangs answers taunt no problem. Bone Blast there doesn't clear. So that's okay. That does though, I guess. This is still... Dude. Ooh. I cannot believe this deck is 8 wins, dude. I thought this deck would lose. I thought this deck was not good. We got weird buckets. I still don't even think I've gotten good buckets, but Eerie Stone is just so powerful. Don't want that. The buff guy for the imps is okay, but the other 2 weren't good enough. This actually looks pretty good. I like this a lot, honestly. It's like the purple hand. We just keep the purple cards. Fangs is not purple, but it's right on brand. The only concern I'm gonna have here is like Diviny Shieldy stuff, right? Diviny Shieldy stuff. These are okay. We don't really want these is the thing. Like they kind of suck. Maybe we'll still make a 3-2 though. So I make a 3-2 and summon a 1-1. I guess, yeah. It's not exciting. But the 3-2 is nice. I didn't get a 3-2, wouldn't make that play, obviously. Not worth the trouble. Now, unfortunately with the relics, right, we're probably just gonna get a bunch of like big relics that aren't actually that useful or good to replay affordably. I think I need to swarm the board this run, or this matchup. You know, it depends on whether or not they have Relic of Extinction, if that's worth it or not. I'll put this one in to hedge against a Relic of Extinction for the record. We may not have time. They have really cheap spells off Scrying Orb. It's a pretty sick line, so. No Extinction yet, that's good news, okay. Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna go big. Go wide. Thought this was Kobold Librarian at first. I saw Librarian, you know? We have too many Librarian cards. Sadly, the School Spirits and Demonology are a little bit just stuck at the moment. These are a little reactive for what we ended up doing here. The game plan we ended up taking, right? Might have been a mulligan mistake in hindsight. I think maybe we should have tried to go a bit more aggressively. That said, it's not always easy here to go aggressively. Sniped. Sniped! Wow, that was good rolls for them, I think. Maybe not perfect, I guess, but not bad. I'm doing nothing. Just throwing bodies at the board here, but 5 mana, you know, 4/5 there is not exactly the most compelling line. Oh, if they got Demonology, or actually School Spirits is really good here too. Not as good because it's not buffed, but still kills 2 imps. It's really nice. Boy, I almost need them to play big stuff. I'm out of resources. The fact that they're not playing anything useful has completely stranded my Eerie Stone, which means I'm out of steam. Normally we're using Eerie Stone to supplement our curve and our game plan, and they just aren't playing anything. I need them to play, you know, big 8/8s, big, I don't know, whatever, big awesome minions. Oh God, dude. This relic deck is so brutal. So I guess we're gonna get to play some Arcanium. Yeah, no joke. I think you're right. I think it's finally time. Militia's really good for next turn, actually, as long as I don't draw, you know, 6 imps. I'm again taking a completely downturn, but Militia's awesome. Demonology could still be good as well, but the problem is it's just gonna be those relic idiots. It's not gonna be good cards, you know? I'm gonna have like 7/7s. That's not interesting. I still got to do it. I got to play Demonology. This is too much board to ignore, of course, but it's just not good, you know? It's not good. And Militia's not enough here. I need to play Militia on a more empty or more resolvable board, at least. I think we have plenty of dudes now that I can risk drawing some soul fragments here. It's not a big deal. Nom faratu. So yeah, like I said, you know, 5 minutes, 7/7. I mean, okay, it's a hand. I have a hand now. I didn't have a hand before, so I think it's okay. It's just, man, how many Relic of Extinctions do they have in hand? Because they're ripping these when they know I have these fleeting spirits. Like, you know, that Relic of Extinction would be pretty nice later, maybe. This is still okay. I don't think that's the worst Vampiric Fangs for the record, but I think I need a Vampiric Fangs later for, do I kill this? Takes 3 dudes. I think probably still. The hero powers are a little annoying for minions that can attack, so I think probably so. This is still a good, nice board development. 14 damage here. Zymox is here. Okay, that's gonna require a Vampirics on one of these dudes. For sure. Reduce their cost by 12 already. Oh my God, are you kidding me? 13, buddy. Now these cap at 10, right? Yeah, I can still play it. Second row. I mean, this is so obscene. Actually, a bit of a waste. Maybe they only get one more dude. I really need that Doom off the top. Oh, I can't even play it. It's too much mana. Kidding me? You're actually kidding me. Can I stay alive here then? Actually, Suffocating Shadows isn't bad. How much mana are we looking at here? This is 3, 6, 9. So I can't quite kill the soul before the Suffocating Shadows. But I can use this first, and I have a 4 out of 5 to hit one of the bigger targets, right? That's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's the best move, isn't it? Drain Soul only does 4. Yes, that won't do it. All right, 4 out of 5. I really want to hit a 13, obviously. Nice. That's really nice. Okay, so we're still in this, I think, weirdly. I mean, we're behind. Obviously, we're not in a great spot. So were the School Spirits to like soften these up for any reason? Better to just draw a card or Gnome Ferradu? I don't know. I don't think drawing a card really does enough right now. My hand was super full, so. I mean, Doom is now a legit. Oh my God, this deck, dude. I haven't gotten offered. I want you guys to think about this. I haven't gotten offered a single Soul Fragment card. Not one Soul Fragment card. And this deck can manipulate the bucket so successfully that they have 3 Zymoxes, 3 Relic of Dimensions, 3 Relic of Phantasms, 3 Relic Vaults, and 3 Relic of Extinctions. And I cannot hit a Doom now, so the game is over. Well, yeah, I can't play it off Impending, so we're just dead. Didn't hit it anyway, unfortunately. Well, okay, at least I can make a 13. That's worth something. I had to chain like 10 Soul Fragments there to be alive. It's so nuts, dude. It's so insanely consistent. Bucket manipulation for the win. This was a great run, though, honestly. We pulled some miracles out of this run, I think. 8 and 2 of this is really quite satisfying, I would say. I feel rather happy. I think that's one of my better Shadow Warlock runs, honestly. All right, guys, you know what that means? It's time. Let me open this pack real quick. Finally made some gold too. I needed that. Getting low, dude. I'm getting low on gold. Regis, I took out a home loan to craft a golden version of your Karazhan Silence Priest. Contained. You guys have meme too hard. All right, there's our pack.